welcome to the draft episode. We have the 14th pick. We have potentially some guys. Mike Hollis, I don't mind him. It's just he opted out. But we have him high. I think Gus Brandon could be someone. But I think he could be a steal, so we're going to add him as well. Jaime, I think if he's on the board, we're going to take him at right field. And then I'm also leaning towards Trey Adams because, at worst, he's going to be a B overall, and he's going to be 18. So to me, that's a steal. Kendrick Novak, as much as I don't like relief pitchers, yeah. And then Jimmy Schmidt, I like him, but he also opted out, so we don't know. I mean, I like John Connery as well. He's 22, a little bit older, but seems more of a polished guy to me. Jeff, I mean, he's got a bad arm, but ain't healthy. That's another thing. And then at worst case, we got Ryan Perry as well. So, yeah, I mean, let's not waste any more time and hop into it. All right, with the first overall pick, the Washington Nationals will select Eric Morgan, a starting pitcher. We had him very high as well, the 20-year-old JUCO guy. With the second overall pick, the Reds will select Patrick Comer, a center fielder. We did not have him high on our board, but our MLB scouts, or the general MLB scouts, said otherwise. And then with the third overall pick, Mike Hollis, who we had fourth on our board. It seems like he could be a steal, but depending on how opting in and whatnot, we'll see. So we get to our pick. And really, only one guy, Jared Gill, that we had. Well, where do we go here? Because we could go with Gus Brandon, who seems to be a very good hitter. We could go Jaime Venezuela, who lowers the C potential. Or we could go with Trey Adams, who's an automatic, but I think we're gonna lean towards either. I think we gotta go with Jaime. We're gonna draft Jaime Venezuela out of Venezuela. Take a look at some of the other guys. Trey Adams went to the Mets. Gus Brandon went to the Blue Jays. Jimmy Schmidt, who we had very high as well, went to our division rival, the Twins. Anyone else that we really scouted? I mean, John Connery. Oh, I'm so mad. But I don't think this is a terrible pick. I don't like it, but he's the one guy that we know. Third round pick, we're going to take Christopher Meyer, the right relief pitcher. I don't know why I said right, but I meant relief pitcher. Then we're going to take a flyer on Ned Reyes. He's 22, but his potential could be there already, so why not? The next guy, I mean, even though he's hurt right now, he's got pretty good stuff. I think we're going to take a flyer on him, Alfredo Vena. We had we do have two All-Stars, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and Spencer Torkelson. So, good for them. Another huge trade, Josh Hader. Got shipped from the Astros to the Cleveland Guardians. Gave away a 25-year-old first baseman. They also got a pitcher because they really want to really take the AL Central from us as well. And then on top of that, they also got Bo Bichette for two really good prospects. Well, three. So they're kind of putting all the chips together for this World Series run or playoff run. We're going to make a big trade deadline, getting Danny Jensen. He's on a 2-year deal, but we need him. We're going to trade Rhys Hoskins, who's just sitting AAA. Head guy Rosario, another guy. And then we're going to trade Cabrera because we have Schneider, who's the utility guy as well. So we're going to make that move. We did not waste any time. We're going to look at some of the overalls. Jamie Venezuela, 18 years old, 74 overall, 84 potential. Really good power, pretty good arm. I would say for the 14th pick, not terrible. 57, but 76 potential, not terrible. 55, 80, not terrible. 61, 94, pretty good. 75, but 70 potential. Maybe it's because he was injured, but either way. 58, 69 as well. As we're going to take a look at some of the other guys, like the Twins, Jimmy Schmidt, 74 overall, 83 potential. So we really basically got roughly the same guy. He's just a better contact hitter, I would say. But, and a better arm, but Jaime's the better fielder. So we could have got Jimmy, but it is what it is. As we take a look at other guys, didn't get signed. Trey Adams, 18 overall, 54 overall, B potential. Durability is really the thing in stealing, so I think we dodged a bullet there. Eric Morgan, the first overall pick, 72, 84 overall. I mean, not terrible, not great. And then, they hit year one, the Reds did, but Patrick Comer is not it at all. Rockies even fumbled it even more. I remember we were looking at him for a little bit. Oof, that's rough. Figured I would show you the stats, basically to kind of end the episode. End the episode. Why not? We'll do this one as the draft special, a little bit short. But basically, Vlad, 26 home runs, 73 RBI. Spencer Torkelson, 28. Riley Green, 16. Cole Keith, 21 homers. That's a surprise. David Schneider's doing pretty well. Carlos Vasquez doing very well as well. Max Clark, not too shabby as well. In terms of average, Vlad's the best, hitting 331. Not too bad, I would say. Overall, we don't have, Danny Jensen, I'm pretty sure he's not in the starting lineup yet, so I might have to switch that, but either way, I'm not too worried about it. In terms of starting pitching, Matt Manning, not too shabby. The ERAs could be better. Dusty May's doing it. Our bullpen really has been phenomenal. I know they don't really use the bullpen that much, but Michael King, 7-8, little disappointing, but hey, other guys are picking it up like Matt Manning for sure. Take a look at AAA. Mario Robles, who was our first round pick in year one, really has struggled. Almost a 5-point ERA, 7-9. He's 23 years old. Like, when is he gonna get it together a little bit? No surprise. He might be one of our call-ups for September call-ups. Mike Soroka's been doing well, but how about Connor Meadows? First year, under a 3 ERA, 10-4. He's been killing it. Apparently he has 2 saves as well, which I find very weird, but hey, good for him. Jackson Jobe doing very nice as well. As we look at other guys, I'm looking at Troy Wilkes to possibly get called up as well. He's hitting 287, 12 home runs, 41 RBIs. Maybe we call up Justin Crawford again, but it just seems like he's the only one that's really been doing stuff. And then we'll take a look at AA real quick. Jaquin seems to be doing pretty well. Greg seems to be doing pretty solid. Ryan Pestroy, our second round pick in year one. he's been doing pretty good. 52 RBIs. Colby Halter, he's been killing it as well. I love that Felipe Montoya has 0 home runs with 25 RBIs as well. So we'll take also a look at some of the top draft picks from previous seasons. Like Floyd Milton was the 3rd overall pick. He is up for Rookie of the Year in the American League. He struggled at first, but he's slowly getting himself comfortable. Carlos Vasquez is up there now. Our international free agent signing, so you'll love to see that. And then in terms of the American National League, Bryce Eldridge, I know we almost traded for him. And then Dwayne Jarvis, who's part of the first year, really kinda, I mean, the ERA's not great, but he's kind of showing how good he is. 138 strikeouts is insane. And then Woody Lake, who was the number 1, well, no, he wasn't the number 1 overall pick, excuse me, but he was like the 11th pick by the Angels, one of the top generation guys. He's kind of getting comfortable as well, but not really blowing anyone away in terms, but still, it's kind of crazy. And then we look at last year with the White Sox. Josh McNeil hitting 262. I don't know if he's going to get called up, but we'll find out next episode, because we're basically going to kind of go through month of August slowly into September, kind of make the push. Right now we're 62 and 52, 2.5 games above the Guardians. We don't have the best record, I believe, not in baseball for sure, but we're borderline one of the better top teams in the American League. But let me know what you think about the draft. I thought we could have got Schmidt because he was a better overall hitter, but to me, we got a steal at 11, or excuse me, 14. But next episode, we're going to make somewhat of the playoff push. Let me know down in the comments your thoughts, and until next episode, you guys have a good one. Peace.